Welcome to Briefing Scrolls. This is the slow, cinematic channel for soft evenings, emotional healing, and quiet recovery. Tonight, you are not crossing the desert. The journey is already behind you. A caravan has made camp under the stars, and you are just someone lying down nearby to rest. This video is for people who feel over-traveled and overtired, pulled in many directions, and needing a place to stop carrying everything for a while. If you would like to follow the small story behind these scenes, you can turn on captions. Otherwise, you can simply let the firelight and the light sky keep watch while you sleep.